Hi guys, if you want to buy this HP 936 Cyan, Magenta, Yellow Ink Cartridges 3-pack, then please visit the link provided in the description. Printer ink is one of those things you don't really think about until it runs out at the worst possible moment. And suddenly you're reminded that printing still exists in 2026, and somehow ink still manages to feel more expensive than it should. So I've been testing the HP 936 color cartridge set across different OfficeJet. Setups, from basic document printing to color-heavy charts, graphics, and photo style outputs. The goal was simple: figure out what you actually get beyond the spec sheet and marketing promises. The first thing that stands out is consistency. A lot of third-party cartridges struggle here. One print looks fine, the next one shifts slightly in tone or starts fading in certain areas. With this HP set, the output stays predictable. Cyan stays consistent, Magenta doesn't drift into weird shades, and yellow actually holds its brightness instead of fading into something dull. And that consistency matters more than people realize. When you're printing reports, schoolwork, or business documents, you don't want surprises every time you hit print. You just want it to look the same every time. Text performance is also solid. Black text pages stay sharp with clean edges and minimal feathering. Even on standard office paper, small fonts remain readable and don't blur out like you sometimes see with cheaper alternatives. It's not trying to be impressive. It's just clean and controlled output. When it comes to color printing, things get more interesting. Charts, graphs, and mixed color pages show strong separation. Blues stay distinct from greens. Reds don't overpower everything else, and gradients transition smoothly without obvious banding unless you zoom in really close. Now the big question, is original HP ink actually worth it? Because there's no shortage of cheaper compatible options out there. Some of them even promise similar quality at a lower price. And while they can work, the issue usually shows up over time. You might get decent prints at first, but consistency starts to slip. Colors shift, alignment can feel slightly off, and sometimes you end up reprinting pages just to get it right. With the HP 936 pack, what you're really paying for is reliability. You install it and it just works. No compatibility errors, no random recognition issues, and no sudden quality drops halfway through usage. Another important factor is yield. Like most ink systems, how long it lasts depends heavily on your usage. If you're printing mostly text, it stretches much further. If you're doing heavy color prints, it naturally runs down faster. But overall, it feels predictable. And that predictability is what helps you manage costs better in the long run. Installation is straightforward. Pop it in, the printer recognizes it instantly, and you're ready to go. No complicated setup steps or frustrating alignment issues beyond the normal first-time calibration. It's also worth noting that this cartridge series is compatible with instant ink programs, which can make printing costs more manageable if you print regularly. For some users, that subscription model ends up being more important than the cartridge itself. So at the end of the day, the HP 936 Cyan Magenta Yellow set isn't trying to be flashy or revolutionary. It's just consistent, dependable printing performance. And in a space where inconsistency is usually the biggest problem, that reliability becomes the real value. If you're tired of dealing with unpredictable prints or constant troubleshooting, this is one of those safe, straightforward upgrades that quietly improves your entire setup.